Cyclepath. Hi, today I'm going to show you how to set up your derailleurs and brakes for optimum performance. The most common shifting problems are caused by either dirty cables or improperly tensioned cables. Now, if the chain isn't jumping up to a larger cog very smooth, kind of like this one's not really going up quick, you need to increase the cable tension. Usually, you can increase it at the derailleur or up at the shifter. Now, this being a SRAM system, you can only do it up at the shifter, which makes it kind of easy because you can do it while you're riding. You don't have to have a bike stand to do this. So, all I do is I start pedaling, I shift up into that gear, and I turn this out counterclockwise to increase the tension until it's jumping up nice and sharp. Now that I've got the derailleur on the back shifting nice and smooth, it's time to tackle the front derailleur and get it shifting just as nice as that. Now for the front derailleur, the exact same principles apply, only this time you only have 3 gears to deal with. So you want to make sure that it climbs up nice and smooth and drops down nice and smooth. Just like that. Now again, if it wasn't going, if I wanted it to come up into a bigger gear, I want to dial this counterclockwise up here. Dial that counterclockwise and get more tension on the cable. If it's not dropping down into the middle or granny smoothly, I want to take some tension down. And that way you'll get it shifting nice and crisp. If you follow these steps carefully and your bike's still not shifting up to par, you might want to bring it into your local bike shop and let them have a look at it. It could be that you have a bent derailleur or a damaged derailleur hanger. They'll be able to fix you up, no problem. Now once you've got your derailleurs properly tuned, you're going to want to get your brakes tuned too. Now, I'm just going to cover V-brakes today because disc brakes are a topic totally onto themselves. Now there's 3 guidelines you basically want to follow to get a V-brake set up properly. 1, you want the pad hitting the rim squarely. You don't want it too high or you're going to cut your tire. You don't want it too low or it might catch and jam underneath your rim. Number 2, you want both arms moving the same amount. That way you have even spacing on both sides of the rim. And 3, you want the proper amount of lever travel so you're not bottoming out on the handlebar. Now to get your pad nice and square, you take a 5mm Allen key, put it in the back like that, loosen it up a little bit, then align your pad exactly where you want it, kind of like so. And then keeping the lever squeezed tight so it doesn't move, gently turn this so you get it nice and snug. When you're tightening it up, you want to make sure the pad doesn't shift or move on you. After you have it set, cycle your brakes a couple times and make sure it's hitting exactly where you want it, just like so. Minor cable adjustments can be made using the barrel adjuster, like so. Now if you have to take up a lot of cable slack, you're going to want to take it up at the back using the pinch bolt on the brake. Now the way you do it is, again, you take your 5mm, put her in there, loosen it up a bit, and then just slide your cable over so you get the amount of tension that you want. And then make sure you snug that up good. You don't want your cable slipping. That's the last thing you want when you pull your brakes. Well, there you have it. With those basics, you should be able to get your bike up and running in no time. Now, if you're having trouble with it, don't be afraid to bring it into your local bike shop. They know best how to get things like this running super smooth. I'm Ben, and you've been watching Cyclepath Tech Tips.